Hey, look, we always have to be in streets, man. Also, there are a lot of things we got here, and there's no more regretting. We don't understand, do we, man? Yeah, we are. We should get on my most things we got here today. Tonight, he'll be buying out bonding in myself. He needs to get what he wants to do. But I decide he wants to get my most things to my decision. But in that case, he will never get it regret without our permissions. But where's Jason gone? Hello, you two. I need your help. Two ways. There are two of them. Guys, listen. So I want you two Steeballs to help me. There are some figures. There are hooded figures, and there are the cloaked figures. All the figures are at the same time. Do you know what, guys? We need to get back to work. We can't get back to the same thing as issue. Because we want you guys to get on with it. But we have no time. We need to get on. So I want you guys to get it on. And let's move on. But we don't understand what we're just talking about. But Jason, we don't know where we are. Because hooded figures are also very civilians. Hooded figures, the figures are became by the unnatural death. Because they turn into a hooded figure. Then the master of the evil figure. There is an evil figure, Jason. I saw it. I saw it now. There was one thing. There was the presence on Earth, Jason. This is a molest. They're not going to molest us, Jason. They are the molester. Because obviously, Jason, we need to move out. So, are we joining you now, Jason? Is that what you want? Do you know what, guys? If we're gonna move, we're moving out as well. And I'll tell you what. Your drink doesn't really matter if your car's like that. You know, for some reason, guys, I've just realised. If you want it to drink, go get some. Alright? But there's no way to keep our miles away from that. We do really understand, guys. Well, as I'm saying, because we don't have any chance to give it up, we give out. Do you know what, you two? They never came back where they are from Earth. Some cases now, guys, I need your help. Because me and someone is out here, but I'm in. So I think you two have to help. Because we're the agents, because I'm just the agency. I'm just the SUVs, because you guys are Steeballs. You Steeball King. You guys wouldn't be able to see me again. What the heck were you? And you guys never been told about what you've just learned about it. So, I just realised, you always have to tell me. Well, that's a similar. Because to me, it's always done here before you. Because was always fun, we need to keep ourselves alive. Because we don't know what we just lost for. Anytime, the figure has already moved with his sword. His sword has lost his mind. But no one else shouldn't concentrating our spells. But no spirit forms. But we need to find the figure. And how much do we need? I want you guys to get this and new options. We're gonna move on. But there's the other ways now. I need to take him down before he's not English. Because sometimes we need to move. If we need to move it in, it's always gotta cause problems. Because, by the way, it's always done, and it's not fair. We lost. But Jason, but what about us? But we're always doing it, aren't we? Yeah. But we always have to do them without our secrets. Because we're the gangsters. But we used to kill our figures. Because we need to kill the figures and we always have to move out. Wait. For some reason, Jason, I think it's Dalton who has become the hooded figure. I saw it on the news, is it? Yeah. Because Jason, we always have to move it out. We're gonna go now. If what we have to do, are you gonna, like... We're supposed to sit down, aren't we? But we don't know why. But look, listen, I'm not really securing you. Because we always have to be friends. Our friendly gangsters, we used to have a good real time as we need to move it out, so we just can't think about when we're just blind up. As obviously we need to settle down, we need to just keep going. As we in touch, we don't literally find out, and Jason who also just give it a new possessed option. But that's insane. So Jason needs us. Because Jason needs our help. To kill the figure, or we should keep the figure wounded. Obviously, we don't know what we are supposed to do. We used to do that. We will never used to do that, but obviously, Jason does also what we need to. You know what? You are really SUV. Because I'm really just realised we're not being shooting out for something. We're usually living around the streets or something. Around the streets? We used to living around the street, Jason. We unusually just found out, and how do we need to find ourselves to get the collection figures? But loads of hooded figures, all the figures are also... I think you have your encyclopedia book, so I've just realised the hooded figure is also really creature. They became the hooded figure. Because they became a hooded figure before. Just before ourselves. We used to do that. Because, Jason, we need... Okay, we always need you. You know what, Jason? You always need us. To kill the figure. Because that's all. Because obviously Jason is also realised if you want to kill the figure. But it's not a problem. If you want to tell me, Jason, that'll be very suitable. If you wanted to do it, Jason, that's all you've done. Yeah, I know. He was the good saviors to save our lives, you know. We used to do that. So, Jason, we'll always be ourselves. We don't really want to kill you. We just want to be a friend. That's all. We just want to be a friend, Jason. We're just the gangsters. We work with you. So what are you doing now? What are you doing? So guys, do you want to come with me to wound the figures and to save Dalton? Yeah. We're with you, Jason. We're with you too, Jason. Do you know what? Let's go, Jason. We ain't got much time. Okay, we're coming, Jason. Alright? It's better sometimes showtime now. Alright. Ready when you on, Jason.